Hey guys, welcome to the studio today. First, a little thank you to everyone out there. My last release with my new alias, purely techno music, is still in the Beatport Top 100, and it's still in the top 10 of melodic house and techno. This makes me really happy and motivates me a lot to work today on the follow-up single. It's called Violated, and while working on it, I would love to demonstrate to you a new plugin that I've been using for a couple of days. It's out today. If you want to go check it out, it's linked down below in the description. It's the new Reverb plugin by KSHMR. So first of all, who is KSHMR? Superstar DJ, top 100 of the world. The music is not really my cup of tea, but we're here because of the plugin, and his music is still top notch for the style of music he makes. There was already a plugin released a while ago. I made a review about it, and I liked it. The only thing I had to criticize was the price. It seemed a little high. Now it got reduced by a lot, which makes me really happy that people listen to this kind of feedback. Right now it's a full recommendation, and the Reverb, as far as I tested it, for the introduction price that is available right now, also a recommendation. It does something special I haven't really seen on other Reverbs that make a lot of sense, especially for getting cleaner mixes, and especially for electronic dance music. Right here, we got the plugin, typical settings for reverbs. We got diffusion, pre-delay, width, the length of the reverb, the mix of the reverb. We got the size of the reverb. Also, if your mouse hover over things, there is like an explanation. Absolutely love that. Mod depth, mod speed, a de-esser, which is really cool to have to get out some of those harsher frequencies, especially if you add a reverb to a vocal. There is no need for having in the reverb the same harsh frequencies as well. That's also one of the main reasons why good singers, if they sing doubles, left and rights and stuff like that, they try to minimize the S sounds, the P's and B's, like all of the stuff that usually sticks out, just to give it like another layer and more atmosphere. Then the interesting part is the ducking threshold and gate threshold. This is best explained while it's playing demo in a couple of seconds. And we got like an EQ to just EQ the reverb. Love that it's built in. Volume manager, it can duck reverbs. It's also part of the ducking threshold gate threshold mechanism. Fade in, duck, and gate, easiest explained while playing music. Then there's a tone manager with transients and a tonal reset. There is an explanation. It's extremely helpful. And that's what I meant with this reverb. It's especially useful for getting clean mixes, and especially good for electronic dance music producers, because it does the things that an electronic dance music producer usually does in a bus. So you have your reverb, then you EQ it. Then you need to sidechain it or duck it to make sure that the reverb resets before the next element hits. And it also helps here to reset the reverb so chords don't bleed into each other. It gives you a lot cleaner sound. This is really, really nice. Special effects, reverbs, and octave, like mixing in an octave up of the sound. Actually, you can even change it like with plus and minus. You can also have lower, which is really interesting, gives you like a cool effect. But enough talking, let's go through some presets and explain you more the settings and what's special about it. I got a project opened right here. It's called Violated. That's the follow-up single to the one that is in the Beatport charts right now. And I think you'll like it. You can really hear the ducking and the resetting of the reverb. no ducking, and then we lower the threshold and you can hear it starting, like the reverb starts pumping. You can fine tune it with the volume manager. You can set the release time. It's really basically like having your bus with like a reverb, a compressor, a ducker, like the tone manager thing. I wouldn't know how to do it otherwise. You would have to bounce the reverb and cut it. It does it here for you within the plugin. You could even automate the duck and have like a nice pumping sound that gets added. Maybe in the breakdown, not have it on. In the drop, then again, to make the reverb cut and be a lot cleaner. As you know, the less elements play at the same time, actually, the cleaner your mix will sound, and this definitely helps you to do so. Let's try it out on another sound. I really love that little acid line. It's like the intro of the song, actually. So a really nice techno track that adds later on some melodic elements right here in the breakdown. And here I've actually used it on a layer in the background. There's like the Moog recorded, and it's very glitchy, which I love. I've set it up in a more extreme setting, so you definitely hear what it's doing. So really the sound plays and then the reverb kicks in a really extreme way. Again, you can change it so it kicks in earlier, so you have the sound dry and still the reverb tail. Usually if you want to do something like that, you have to bounce the reverb to audio, go in there, cut it, do fade in, fade outs, get rid of all of the clicks that come from cutting. Here it's like very easily done. You can automate it, change it any kind of time. I really like that. Let's maybe pick the main sound. I actually like it. I think it's useful. It adds something new to something that every producer needs. There is no way you can get away making music without reverb. The reverbs sound good as far as I can tell. The settings you got up there, the classic reverb settings, the EQ is fantastic. That's what a reverb needs. And the volume manager, tone manager, and the special effects are an added bonus. Talking of the special effects, let's check them out really quick. I think I haven't demonstrated them properly. Definitely adds that other octave plus the reverse. Go check it out if you're interested. If you don't have a reverb that does these kind of things, give it a try. The demo's for free. The price right now, introduction price, is very low. I think it's it's priced at the $20, which I think is really fair. So yeah, if you're interested, go check it out. Link down below in the description. Nothing to complain. The price is fair, especially right now. Usually it's 50, now it's 20, introduction price. If you have any questions about it, you tried it out and you like something about it, let me know in the comments. See you again right here in the studio, probably in a couple of days. Thanks for watching. Sign out.